Hey y'all, it's me. It's your girl, the real deal Anita Skills Reaction Channel. Like, share, and subscribe. What's up, real deal? Man, I'm so over it. I am so over it with this case. I am. I am. Y'all come on in. I need everybody in today. I need everybody. What's up, baby? I'm gonna drop my link because I'm so right now. I am so. Hold up for a minute. I'm so, I'm so, I'm upset. I'm not gonna be upset. I'm so frustrated. Okay, let me finish setting up my link. I'm just so. That's all I want to say. I am so. I am so. I'm gonna drop my link, and I need it. I need. Tell somebody need to explain to me what's going on, and I'm gonna allow y'all time to get up in the house before we go. I'm gonna drop the link. I need all my young people, all my middle age. I need everybody who's a real deal up on my panel. I'm so. How did YNW Melly get accused then, but not now? This is crazy. I dropped the link, Malik. This is crazy to me because I got a problem with it. I'm fed up. I'm fed up. I'm fed up with the judge. The judge does What's up, Malik?
What's up? What's up?
I'm upset. I'm upset. Not with Melly. I'm upset to what happened to him that they can't prove it now.
What you mean?
How did YNW Melly get accused then, but not now? They gave that boy 4 years of his life. No bond. But we can't get close to the truth. Come on, man.
Yeah, I feel on that. I told you that motive.
Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Let me put this up here before I get started. We're going to get them time to get up here. We wanted to give everybody time to get up in here because I'm mad. Let me turn the music out. What I'm saying. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is what I did today. Y'all, real deal. Y'all know. Let me turn the music. Let me kill the music, DJ. Kill the music. Got the real deal. Is upset. I'm upset because we got 2 young men's life has been destroyed over something nobody can explain. So what I did today, I got kind of upset with the judge today. I couldn't get upset with the defense lawyer. I couldn't get upset with the prosecutor because they allegedly supposed to be doing their job. Okay. Now let me pull this up. Come back, Malik. Hit the link, Malik. You can't leave me today. We gotta get it right. Hit the link and come back, Malik. So frustrated. I'm so frustrated, y'all. Hit the link and come back, Monday. We're gonna leave it like that for a minute. Come hit the link. Y'all hit the link, Molly. We gotta talk. We got to talk. We got to keep it real, y'all. We cannot keep running from the truth. What happened to nobody? I mean, the defense, prosecutor. So I see what's going on. This is supposed to be about only YNW Melly, okay? I need y'all to come in. Let's hit the link. I got that link right there. We got to talk. We can't hide behind the machine. Come on, let's talk, y'all, because I'm kind of frustrated. I'm frustrated because I hear it's too much playing in the courtroom to me. It's so fake. I'm so real into things that I'm seeing in the courtroom. It's absolutely fake. Text messages. So what I want to do today, real deal, because y'all know I ain't gonna play with this. My title is YNW Melly Prosecutor Job is to left it like that. I'm not on Melly's side. I'm not on the defense side. I'm not on the prosecutor side. I am on what's right for two young men's life was taken and don't nobody want to talk for them. That does something mentally to me. To me. Because they somebody's sons. That somebody's son got shot up like that, y'all. Not saying Melly did it. I believe everybody in that studio knew what was going on, including Melly. Cortland, if he don't get it right, he gonna take the charge of this. I believe that's what's gonna happen. Somebody gonna take the charge, y'all. If they let Melly go, Melly don't got away with a whole lot because Melly handling his business. I think the judge got paid off. So what I want to do is for my people, I want to put it out here. What's the job of the prosecutor? Because I'm confused. I'm confused. It's too much fakeness in that courtroom. They don't do things around their jury. Y'all think the jurors are in there. No, they're not. They had not brought them in. Now today I got kind of frustrated with the with the defense lawyer because he don't want the prosecutor to do something. So my thing I ask myself is, since I'm not good with the court system, I ask myself, let me pull this up. What is the job of the prosecutor? So Lanita went and did some research. I put this up. The job, the responsibility of a prosecutor include let me make sure y'all can see it. Let me make sure y'all can see it when I'm talking about it. I had to find this out because somebody don't know their job. Okay. The responsibility of a prosecutor providing instructions in advising counsels in court. That seems more like what the defense lawyer is. Communicating with criminal justice and law enforcement organization. Law enforcement organization. Communicating with criminal justice and law enforcement organization. So when they say enforcement organization, it's giving me a fact that they are on the officer side of the road. Okay. All right. Let's go with it. Now, questioning all possible suspect. The prosecutor in this case has to me questioning all the possible suspects because we went through this yesterday to where the suspects were all 10 of them dudes coming out of that studio. All 10 of them dudes, I don't care if one was just dropping by there just to hear this and that. We count 10 dudes yesterday coming out of that studio. Okay, let's go back. Okay. Making sure, prosecutor job is making sure that a fair punishment is given to the criminals. Me, I'm not like on nobody's side. I don't think it's been that much fairness in this. And the reason why I say it's not that much fairness in this because some of those prosecutors just start working. They just start working on the case. They just start working on this case, y'all. They just start working on this case. The case been out since 2018. I've been on the case. At that time, I found him guilty. Now I still think he's guilty. But they won't let prosecutor do her fair job. Also, responsibility of a prosecutor is arranging criminal case for a pre-trial and trial. To me, to be honest, they haven't arranged nothing in this case. They have not arranged anything in this case to me, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see no arrangement. I don't see no nothing. For the pre-trial, they act like this case is brand new. They just got things together. So on the prosecutor and the defense side, I don't see no arranging criminal case for a pre-trial. Some of the things the lawyer didn't know. Said the judge didn't know. They acting like they just say, okay, y'all, Melly gonna get out. Okay, let's go ahead on and cook up the kitchen. Let's go ahead and make this recipe, and we're gonna make the recipe come out right. And the recipe is effed up. Now, the prosecutor job responsibility is managing the appeal. I think, I can't feel it, that dude, I can't think of his name. I don't try to remember the name. On the defense side, have done a terrific job in presenting this case for the prosecution. Because seeing that the prosecutor, like, man, we're gonna get him. We want him. I don't want Melly locked up doing no penalty, no death penalty if he hasn't done anything. If he done something, he did it. But y'all got to step it up, man, for those families. The prosecutor ain't doing too good. So I pull this up on the side. People, the real deal, y'all know I'm gonna keep it real. Now I just gave y'all some responsibilities of the prosecutor. Now, next, I'm going to tell you that a prosecutor is an elected official that is legally responsible for investigation. The lady prosecutor hasn't done a good job at this to me. 1 minute she's strong, 1 minute she weak. She's not speaking out for the family, for Juvie and sex chaser to me, to the real deal. Okay, let's go right home. Lanita think that the prosecutor, their job is, the prosecutor is an elected. That lady was elected. Tanya. I don't know the lady name. I don't know. I don't even want to call nobody name because I don't want to get nobody name, bro. A prosecutor and an elected official that is legally responsible for investigating, charging, and prosecuting those who are accused of breaking the law. Have she done that? Has she done that? No, no. I see not only Melly in this case, y'all. I'm not on his side. I have to keep saying it. I'm not on his side. I'm not on the state side. I'm on the right side. I don't think this has been proven yet, y'all. They leave it out people who, to me, is responsible for this case. I'm not gonna play around with it. I think some more people in this besides Melly. So how we just gonna put the blame all on Melly when Lanita thinks that other people is involved in this case that they don't want to put in this case? Well, I got frustrated there. I took a nap because the prosecutor is only accusing Melly. All 10 of them dudes in that studio knew what was gonna go on, allegedly. All of them. The prosecutor represent the people of the United States government and are backed by the power of the state. Prosecutors work with the police officer. Of course, she gonna come in there with the unfinished jobs that the police officer didn't do. They got lazy. Then the majority of people who was on Melly case left the case. They left the case and left it in somebody else's hand because they know they made a what? Allegedly a mistake. They put a woman in that spot to try to clean it up. She's not doing a good job. She's not doing a good job. Okay. Let's go back right here. Okay. They represent the state, the people of the United States government, and are backed by the power of the state. The prosecutor work with the police officers or other law enforcement personnel to bring criminals to justice. Have the prosecutor did this? She brought in expert. One expert was awesome. She got to come in there and punch that closing argument to that juror. Not to us, not to y'all, that nobody. The juror. Because what the jurors over there thinking, like I'm thinking, is that officer said he the leading investigator. And he just started working on the case a couple weeks ago. He ain't something ain't right about that. Like somebody lying. I believe he worked on the case because he probably worked on the case before to prosecute somebody and put Melly out there for 4 years. Y'all, it didn't get him a bond. Y'all knew something that's not been said. But y'all, it's not over. So the prosecutor, y'all, for those, so a lot of people who don't know what a prosecutor job is, the prosecutor job work with the police officers are other law enforcement personnel to bring criminals to justice. They serve both the government and the people and must act within the what? Law. I have to bring this up because my people have to see this on both ways when they doing this here. I don't want y'all to say, I don't want y'all to think differently about what's going on. I want y'all to know what this prosecutor job was, is, has been. She works with the police officers, law enforcement. She bring criminals to justice. That's what she's supposed to do. They serve for the government and the people and must act within the what? The law. The prosecutors make decisions about whether or not to charge individuals suspected or having committed crimes, and often meet with defense attorney to negotiate plea agreements. Now, the prosecutor that we had, she was doing that. Then she came up and then she reneged. She really don't care. Okay. Let's finish. We got to finish. Okay. Prosecutor make decision about whether or not to charge individuals suspect or having committed crimes, and often meet with defense attorney like they happen in court today. And I'm going to bring this up right now. I'm going to pull this up. What happened when she agreed to do something that she didn't do? She didn't do. Y'all didn't hear me. Something that she told the defense lawyer. They agreed, but she didn't do it. Listen to this. Listen to him.
We have already interposed our objections with respect to laying an adequate foundation for the introduction of this or any such exchange of text communications. We think that the state has not laid the adequate foundation. However, we also want to renew our objection to the fact that of this 121-page document, I think the state intends to assert relevancy as to a few of the pages, which renders all the other pages irrelevant and therefore inadmissible. There are instances in which the state has indicated that they believe their exchanges which provide context for that which they want to refer to, which is fine. That would make them relevant for context. But everything else coming in for the jury to just peruse through 120 pages of an exchange between the 9807 number and Jamie King is irrelevant, it's prejudicial, it's inadmissible. Beyond that, at page 52 of the exhibit, the court yesterday had indicated that the state should get rid of the reference to what purports to be a request from the 9807 number of Ms. King that said previously, get me a Glock.
That was after the murder questions, my recollection of that.
That is correct.
You want to show the judge so he can see in context?
Yes, I'll hand it up in a second.
Here, we can put it on the screen. So they can.
You know,
So that,
Hold on for a minute, y'all.
Sharon, if you recall, there was after this.
Okay, listen, y'all. Go back to here. The prosecutor worked with the police. Okay? The prosecutor worked with the police. She made a decision about whether or not to charge individuals. Now, let's go back to this. The part what they have already spoke about was the Glock. And when Melly were having a conversation and a discrepancy with his not fiance, with his girlfriend, I listened to it, but I was still trying to see what did this have to do with the case. Now, let's finish because they getting ready to get to the Glock message, which is important in this case. I don't know why they feeling sorry for the mother. Who's feeling sorry for Juvie and Sack Chaser? I want the truth to come out. Let's pay attention.
Included trips that Ms. King made to a gun store to purchase firearms. She sent pictures of various firearms to the defendant. And I remind you, he was 19 years old at the time and an adjudicated delinquent
yes.
for a firearms-related offense, so he was not allowed to possess any weapons.
Okay. That being neither here nor there. With respect to the argument that we're making now and the objection we're making, if the court sees right above that, it says bring Mariah, and then it says okay, and then that previously said get me a Glock, like go now. If it's going to be out, then everything is out. But now it's saying get me, which is an entirely different thing. Now it's saying come and pick me up. And in the same way that messages might be included in order to give context, messages have to be excluded as to not give improper context. This is now saying, representing to the jury that he's asking to be picked up here. And we think that's inadmissible. The very next page, his next statement is, it's get me. And then his next statement is like now. Then it says, I'll pay you, which is demonstrating some necessary urgency for him to be picked up and the fact that he'll pay for it to be done. I'm not sure how that'll be contemplated, misunderstood by the jury, the context of the incident, notwithstanding the date involved. But we object to any redaction which will give a direct misunderstanding to the jury and misimpression as to the communication that took place. You can't turn it from get me to a Glock to get me. That's turning from get me a gun to pick me up. It should all be wrong.
He didn't say gun, he said Glock.
We can't deliberately mislead the jury.
Madam State.
Your Honor, I comply with your Honor's request or the order to take out.
Y'all, nobody, to me, I'm not with the state. I'm not with the defense lawyer. My thing is, the state found some information that could hurt this case. That really could jeopardize this case. But the judge got to weigh his outcome. That balance that he has, he on the defense, he pushing toward the defense for some reason. So I know I'm being wrong for saying that I believe that I think that the judge don't been paid off. Why I think that when that defense attorney said what he said, this man immediately change his thought of mind. He was with the prosecutor. He changed his thought of mind. This man here is doing a good job of being manipulative, the defense's lawyer. We got to find out what happened to these young men. Everybody like, oh, Melly is alive. So what? YNW Melly prosecutor responsibility. What is YNW Melly? Why is YNW Melly prosecutor? I said prosecutor's responsibility to do. And did she do it? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's move on.
References to any firearms on that in possession or at the request of the defendant. In terms of the messages, that is what he said. It doesn't say what it was about or anything of that. They can say, you can put in, get me, item, whatever they want in terms of to make it clear in context. He's asking her to buy something, but does not say what it is.
Okay, well done.
Yes, Your Honor.
Take it out, just delete it. I mean, it's a firearm after the alleged incident in question, which the defendant's charged with, has no connection with this element of the case. I'm allowing a lot of these text messages in just to show care, custody, control, and ownership of the phone. That's what it has always been about, and why I let these messages in. You can look at the messages, its context, circumstantial evidence as to who owns the phone. All right, who's using the phone, who's controlling the phone. And therefore, I allowed them in. If this is something talking about guns that happened after it shouldn't be there. I sustain the objection, take it out.
Introductive, additional message on
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you, I'm sorry.
I don't think the judge been fair, y'all. I don't think the judge been fair. How he gonna say one thing and then change it? Y'all too sentimental. I think he got paid off. I think the judge got paid off. The real deal think the judge got paid off. What judge scratches his head open and hang his mouth open and perform the way he doing? They so unprofessional in this courtroom. If they're gonna be unprofessional like that, who did this to them kids? I sue the courts. The police officer for falsified information. They're not even feeling the parents of the other kids. Everybody in that studio knew what was gonna happen. Melly too. He's the worst judge I have ever seen. Oh my God. Yes, he is.
In light of the fact that I'm losing my voice, my intention is to publish this and it's in
That's how he listened.
so I can ask with the pressure of the court and the police of defense to let Ms. Smith help with the publishing of this.
Sure. So, no, you don't have this objection, that do you?
No, sir.
That's fine.
Yes.
For the sake of scheduling and efficiency, Your Honor, I'm not quite sure. I'm of the impression that it's the dominant evidence that we object to, and to which my motion to exclude pertains, is about to come up in this session. And so I'm not sure if the court has had a chance to review the motion and the law that has been cited in support of it, but it might be time to have that discussion. Either that, or I'd like the state to be admonished not to seek to introduce that information until the matter is resolved.
I guess why is the motion filed July 9th? We're 2-3 months into trial already, and you filed July 9th.
As opposed to when?
Prior to trial starting.
Well,
Hey, Judge, we have a hearing. This is demand for speedy trial. And you're in the middle of
This
trial.
dude right here, I'm
Quote
gonna stop.
portion of
I'm
the
gonna
defendant
stop
of the
right
state's
now.
case.
This dude right here, that judge is gonna, if he gonna be a judge, he got to step up as a judge and run his courtroom. He's not running his courtroom like he's supposed to run. You don't say what you got to say, judge. And then you're gonna let him walk over there and say what he gotta say. This a weak judge. I'm sorry, y'all. Me and this judge ain't getting along. You don't say what you said. So why are we having a conversation again? Now he gonna make the judge change his mind about his ruling. Man, they so weak.
You're filing a motion, say, you know something, let's take a step back. None of this evidence should be admissible. All this should have been done before trial started.
I understand. But let me refresh the court's recollection as to the actual sequence, because the court also made a reference to at the close of the state's case. This information and this objection was brought to the court's attention 2 weeks ago.
And you know, y'all, what I think is so rude. I think right now she being so rude. She just cut in front of that man while he was talking. Even though the juror not in there, I know they just having that conversation. She could have went around that man. She went right through that man. I mean, all the attitude they need to cut it out in this courtroom.
At which, and I provided the court with case law. I read the relevant matters into the record. And the court took the material back, came back and said, this is too much for me to read. This should have been a Daubert motion. This is not a Daubert motion. A Daubert motion is precipitated when the state offers opinion testimony through a purported expert, at which time it triggers a defense if they have an objection to the expert's introduction of opinion testimony to file a Daubert challenging that. What this is, and as a matter of fact, when we first saw this information and the state, we were sitting down in the state attorney's office and they were playing this stuff on a screen, and I told the state, I'm like, you can't introduce information from data that is on a text or a phone without authenticating it. I just made that statement. But it is not incumbent upon the defense to try to prepare the state for the introduction of evidence. I didn't even have to alert her to the fact that I thought it was inadmissible without authentication. But when the state purports to or attempts to introduce evidence, at that time, it becomes right as to whether or not it is properly authenticated. I alerted her probably a year before trial. But beyond that, it is not incumbent upon us to piece through the state's case and try to perfect their deficiencies in providing proper foundation for the admission of evidence. When they admit the evidence,
I don't like what he's saying, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't. Let's go back here. I want to go. The reason why I want to go back here, because I want to ask the people. Okay, right here. I just gave y'all the responsibility as a prosecutor, and I told y'all about their prosecutor and the job that they have to do. Prosecutor work with the police officer or other law enforcement personnel to bring criminal to justice. Now, with the phone call, is the problem that he got the phone messages. He don't want that to come back up about that Glock. That boy called as his mom for a Glock. The prosecutor make a decision about whether or not a charged individual suspect or having committed crime, and often meet with different. That because he called as his mom for a Glock that day. don't mean that he used a Glock that day. You know what I mean? And she was asking him what was wrong and all that. He knew that he was at the age of his mom would do anyway. Okay, now I want to ask y'all. They also played an active role in the jury selection and present the government case against the accused from beginning to the end. To me, she done that. To me, she done that. But the defense lawyer is standing right here in his judge's face, and the judge and not paying him no attention, paying the prosecutor no attention. Making him change his mind. I don't know what's going on right there. A prosecutor duty includes questioning witnesses like she did. Everybody came on that stand. She did an outstanding job. I couldn't understand why she was questioning them. That's the prosecutor job. She did her duties as questioning the witnesses. That's why the witnesses thought they was on stand. And now the suspect, she didn't, because the suspect haven't taken the stand. Examining the police report, she did it. And carrying out legal inquiries to prosecute each case, I don't think so. And I brought that up for a reason, real deal. I brought that back up for a reason so y'all can make y'all understand what's the prosecutor job to do. So let's see. Let's go back here. Somebody ain't gonna come out right. Somebody information ain't coming out. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me hook y'all up. I told y'all I'm so hyped today. Let me hook y'all up. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Okay,
Will give a direct misunderstanding to the jury and misimpression as to the communication that took place. You can't turn it from get me to a block to get me. It's turning from get me a gun to pick me up. It should all be wrong if it's apt. We can't deliberately mislead the jury.
Madam State,
Your Honor, I complied with Your Honor's request or order to take out references to any firearms on that in the discussion or the request of the defendant. In terms of the messages, that is what he said. It doesn't say what it was a gun or anything of that. They can say, put in get me item, whatever they want in terms of to make it clear in context. He's asking her to buy something, but does not say what it is.
okay, all done.
Yes, Your Honor.
In other words, what she trying to say is when Melly asks his mom for that Glock, this is going to be something big in this case because could you tell whether the percentile was a Glock or not used in this case? Can you prove that? Jesus Christ. They don't got on my nerve, y'all. I took a long nap.
Take it out, just believe it. I mean, it's a firearm after the alleged incident in question, which the defendant's charged with, has no connection with this element of the case. I'm allowing a lot of these text messages in just to show care, custody, control, and ownership of the phone. That's what it has always been about. Why I let the message in, you can look at the message, its context, circumstantial evidence as to who owns the phone, all right, and who's using the phone, who's controlling the phone, and therefore I allowed him in. But this is something talking about guns that happened after it. It shouldn't be there. I sustain the objection. Take it out.
Reductive control message.
Take it out. You see what I mean? This woman right here did what she's supposed to do. They want to take it out. Oh, I mean, I don't care what y'all say. Something ain't right about this judge right here. Something ain't right about this judge. We need to do a look up on this judge. I believe he got some good, clean money in this thing. I really do. Because he always got something to say about it. Ain't his decision, no way. It's not his decision. It is his decision to block what the prosecutor team need to make aware to the jury. They play an active role of the jury selecting and presenting the government case against the accuser. Now, y'all got to remember now, is she did her questioning. She did her questioning, but ain't suspect. But we ain't did the suspect. Examining police reports and carrying out legal. Y'all work with the. I keep saying work with the police. Who works with the police? Sometimes you got crooked cops. The main thing with the Melly case, the real deal want to happen is making sure that a fair punishment is given to the criminals. I want to make sure that a fair punishment is given to the criminal. So with me, it's not whether he guilty or not guilty. I want it to be fair. I want it to be fair. Because whoever in this got something to do with this is got some lawyers and officers in this case. Making sure that a fair punishment is given to the criminal is what I want. This trial, this case wasn't arranged good to me. Because if it was, then neither one of them be up here talking about what they talking about now, y'all. Y'all got to pay attention. Okay.
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
No. So, in light of the fact that I'm losing my voice, my intention is to publish this in its entirety. So I would ask that with the pressure of the court and the grace of defense, to let Ms. Smith help with the publishing of this.
Sure. So, no issue. You don't have an objection to that, do you?
No, sir.
That's fine. Set up there.
Yes.
For the sake of scheduling and efficiency, Your Honor, I'm not quite sure. I'm of the impression that this pedometer evidence that we object to, and to which my motion to exclude pertains, is about to come up in this session. And so I'm not sure if the court has had a chance to review the motion and the law that has been cited in support of it, but it might be time to have that discussion. Either that, or I'd like the state to be admonished not to seek to introduce that information until the matter is resolved.
I guess why is the motion filed July 9th? We're 2-3 months into trial already, and you filed July 9th.
That's right. That's right. Why y'all didn't file it? That's why I said this whole thing right here is not right with the defender, defense, nor the prosecutor. Y'all ain't did y'all homework. I'm so upset that y'all. I don't know. He didn't do his job. You didn't do your job. Close your mouth. You didn't. And the prosecutor ain't did too much of her job either. Well, you got your mouth open. Like, did he say that? Did he really say that?
As opposed to when?
Prior to trial starting. So,
Well-
hey, Judge, we have a hearing. This is demand for speedy trial. And you're in the middle of trial.
That's right. You in the middle of the trial trying to do a closing on a proportion. Right now he's closing. He doing a closing argument, y'all, and y'all didn't even realize that he's closing the argument on a slick base. Okay, all right.
The state's case, you're filing a motion saying, you know something, let's take a step back. None of this evidence should be admissible. All this should have been done before trial started.
I understand. But let me refresh the court's recollection as to the actual sequence, because the court also made a reference to at the close of the state's case. This information and this objection was brought to the court's attention 2 weeks ago, at which, and I provided the court with case law. I read the relevant matters into the record, and the court took the material back, came back and said, this is too much for me to read. This should have been a Daubert motion. This is not a Daubert motion. A Daubert motion is precipitated when the state offers opinion testimony through a purported expert, at which time it triggers a defense if they have an objection to the expert's introduction of opinion testimony to file a Daubert challenging that. What this is, and as a matter of fact, when we first saw this information and the state, we were sitting down in the state attorney's office and they were playing this stuff on a screen, and I told the state, I'm like, you can't introduce information from data that is on the text of a phone without authenticating it. I just made that statement. But it is not incumbent upon the defense to try to prepare the state for the introduction of evidence. I didn't even have to alert her to the fact that I thought it was inadmissible without authentication. But when the state purports to or attempts to introduce evidence, at that time, it becomes right as to whether or not.
Okay, y'all. Let me make y'all understand. Okay. He doing what he's supposed to do. The man is doing what he's supposed to do. The prosecutor responsibilities. I just said it. Ensuring that criminals are punished fairly. I want, since y'all locked him up years ago, I put a question mark up there. How did YNW Melly get accused then, but not now? That's what I said. What this prosecutor got a role she has to do. And I want to ask y'all, do y'all think, real deal, did she do it? The prosecutor's responsibility was to ensure that Melly is going to be punished fairly. Fairly. Screening possible criminals, handling appeals, preparing criminal cases for pretrial. Did they do this? Yeah, they working for the state. Prosecutor job working for the police. Okay. For the police. Okay. You can't trust all of them, allegedly. You can't trust all of them. But 2 young men was shot down. What action that gave them that permit to say it wasn't a drive-by? Also, that prosecutor is responsible for Everything gotta be legal, y'all. She did to me. She did everything she's supposed to do. But to me, they just started doing it. They had to 2018. The whole time Melly was locked up. Melly couldn't even contact his mama. Melly couldn't contact his family. They didn't even get him a phone. They didn't even and they also how did YNW Melly get accused then, but not now? Do y'all think that the prosecutor did her job? Do y'all think she questioned the right people? Did she do her job? Y'all got to say that. She didn't dismiss this case. If she didn't believe the facts and the circumstances warrant it. There are some legal basis for this charge, and I think she's gonna put it down at the end. But it's not gonna be up to us. It's gonna be up to the who? The jurors. Y'all better make sure y'all. I seen a black man over there in the juror position. Over there in the juror. Now they slipped y'all and showed them. I hope he thinking about fair, fair trial. Okay, let's take a look. Let's listen. Let's finish. Listen to him.
Is properly authenticated. I alerted her probably a year before trial. But beyond that, it is not incumbent upon us to piece through the state's case and try to perfect their deficiencies in providing proper foundation for the admission of evidence. When they admit the evidence, if
I
it's
don't
not
think
admissible
it
for
should
lack of
be. I
foundation,
don't
that's
think the
when the
word.
objection is right.
Hold
Lack
on,
of
y'all.
foundation.
I don't think he should have said foundation. No, not the foundation. See, this lady ain't talking. This state not talking to me. She not responding. She not objection. She not doing that. Y'all need somebody who gonna fight for the truth for a fair trial. If she believe in her facts and beliefs, circumstances, we don't have no problem with this. This lady is gonna do this thing at the end, y'all. But he can't stand here and talk like this is a closing argument. No, we still on trial. Okay? Wait till the end and do all this talking. He like to talk.
Then the court rules on the foundation. And the fact that the state is of the position that they can introduce whatever comes off of a phone from whatever app without any foundation is a burden that they carry.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Those text messages are foundations. The text messages are foundation for the state. That's why she laid it out. Okay? But it's not good for the defense lawyer. So what he gonna do is try to throw it in. He ain't listening. He all out there in the audience, looking at the mama, looking at the people. He ain't paying this man no attention. It's something about the judge, y'all. I don't know, y'all. It's something about the judge I don't like. I'm just keeping it real.
And if they fail to meet it, then the evidence is inadmissible. It's not, well, the defense should have told you that this is how you should have done it, which I did, first of all. And second of all, I did alert to the court, and it does not make it inadmissible. It's not incumbent upon me to say, get an expert so I can determine whether or not that expert is sufficient and thereby file a Daubert motion. This is not a Daubert issue. This is an authentication foundation issue. And if they do not have and if that foundation has to be laid by an expert, it doesn't thereby transpose it and all of a sudden turn it into a Daubert issue. If that's what they need to put it in, that's what they need to put it in. If they don't, they don't. But it's incumbent upon the court to make a ruling at the time that evidence is being introduced. This is not a Daubert motion. This is lack of foundation. The courts are clear. You have to establish foundation for this kind of evidence in order to put it in. You can't just, and as I said in my motion, it should not escape the court's attention that the only case that the state found to rely upon was a case out of Wisconsin, which with all due respect completely misses the point. It says, Fitbit's around for a while and everybody thinks it's reliable. So what? As I said in my motion, horoscopes have been around for a while. A lot of people think they're reliable. It doesn't make it admissible. The question is whether or not their acceptance of reliability is well-founded.
You know what, y'all? You know what? I don't like about this case. This judge ain't got to sit here and listen to this. He ain't got to sit here and listen to all of this. Say what he got to say and say he's so busy looking over him at what's going on over here. He ain't heard nothing that man said right there. I don't care for this judge. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't care for him. He all over here. He ain't even listened to the man on Saturday and said a whole lot of words.
Do so, and it's inadmissible, judge, and reject.
You start talking about acceptable reliability. That sounds like a Daubert motion to me. What's the state's position?
This is not the type of information that requires any sort of expert opinion. This is not outside the scope of a regular juror's ability to understand.
Speak up,
there was activity and the phone was moving around at 4 a.m. It shows that the phone was moving around again at 4:40. This is corroborated by multiple sources on the phone, and pedometers, I think the first case I cited gave to the court, but pedometers have been used since 1967. This is nothing new or novel that requires any additional testimony whatsoever. Based on the pedometer, the state would submit that the activity data is well within the purview of any juror and would be admissible.
Your Honor, just one retort. There are two components, and we're conflating issues.
You don't did all that talking. Sit down.
Testimony is admissible, opinion testimony, when it helps to a jury to understand an issue. In this instance, we're talking about authentication, which is this information reliable? It's not a question of whether or not they know how pedometers work. The question is whether or not
stuff is liable. Some of her things that she said is liable. Yes, it is. But this is not a closing argument right now. It's not. It may be a foundation for you, but not for a foundation for the state.
A pedometer produces reliable information. Their internet is littered with instances where these pedometers have different information that differs from reality when it's tested. As I gave you an anecdote of Larry Daniels, our expert, who says his wife plays piano at church, and when she comes down from there, it says she's taken 20,000 steps because every time she taps, it reflects that there is a step. So in order for the state to advance that and the state, and Your Honor, the case that I provided concerned a static Google map. And the judgment was reversed because the proponent of the Google map did not establish the operability of Google map and its reliability. A static picture. Here we're talking about the state coming to say he went left and he moved in this direction 70 steps, and then he went 100 steps in that direction and 1,000 the other.
Hold on. Yes, he can use that Google map for that, baby. He can use that Google map for that. That's what Google map for. A GPS to the side. Yeah, I don't know. What are you talking about?
Direction. Clearly, the risk of inaccuracy is amplified in that type of situation. And so this notion that, oh yeah, but they know what it is. Yeah, but is it accurate? I want to hear a distinction between that and horoscope. Everybody knows what a horoscope is. Everybody knows how it's purported to work.
It's not about
it doesn't mean it's accurate. It doesn't mean it's admissible. So the fact that it's been around since 19 whatever date is of no moment. The fact that jurors understand what pedometers are purported to be is of no moment. The fact that they do not have any concept or any basis upon which to predicate an understanding as to its reliability and accuracy is of importance. And that's why it's an admissible.
Counsel, you keep going back to reliability and accuracy, and that's a Daubert motion. Authentication is it what the state or whoever the proponent is that what they say it is? Boom.
The case that I cited, there was no Daubert motion, and it was a lack of authentication at the time of introduction of trial. I understand the court.
Don't get his man what he want, cause he doing his job. He's looking out for his defendant, and the state is looking out for the people and the cops. He's looking out for them other folks over there. But he's doing his job.
Inflation of the two issues, and yes, in this instance, what would be needed to authenticate it would be somebody with expertise. But it is not incumbent upon the defense to go and say, go find an expert so that I can object to it. That's not what it's about. The question is whether or not you can introduce the evidence that you bring in here into a jury. That's the issue, and it's not incumbent upon me to go through her file and determine what she needs to authenticate each piece of information and tell her to go file it, go find an expert to do it so that I can file a Daubert motion as to that expert's opinion. But I have stated my opinion, I've filed my objection, Your Honor, and we stand up.
Okay. When he mentioned authenticated, he want her to prove and show. She did. But it ain't got to be what he want her to show. He did. She did. I mean, said she did show it. She did. She proved and she showed. So why he keep yelling out authenticated? Come on now. She told the truth. It's gonna be up to the jury if she told the truth. If the state told the truth, y'all. It got to be the truth. Something she did prove that was true. Yeah. Yes, she did. But for that cop that said he just did something the other day, now he got up there and made himself look crazy. Okay, we're going to skip over that.
And I just note the cases that I've cited where this error was made have all been reversed.
I think it was errors on both y'all. Didn't know reverse though. Speak up, lady. Golly. Y'all need a man right there. He knew what he was doing when they got a man. And then he gonna look over there at her. Get on him. She ain't talking. And he want her to argue. He ain't doing no arguments right now.
Thank you. Madam State, ready to proceed?
Yes,
How are you
sir.
gonna handle this? I know you're losing your voice. How are you gonna handle this?
I'm gonna start and get this, I'm gonna have, Ms. Smith then publish.
But I like how the state, it's not an arguing, it's not right now, y'all. It's not an arguing, it's the closing is not right now. She ain't got to talk back to him. She ain't got to explain that. That lady's smart. She ain't got to get him. He was waiting on her to talk back. She did the right thing, just shut it up until the end. State doing a good job. I hate to say it though, y'all. I know y'all don't like it, but she is.
Exhibit we were speaking about first was already offered to the witnesses, states for approval. Quintuple and so high. So it's gonna have Ms. Smith start and publishing that, and the intent is to publish the entire document.
How many pages is this?
And where's the witness? Do we know where the witness is?
21.
He's here, that's my understanding.
I'm gonna get him.
All right, why don't you get the witness and then bring the jury?
It's really, to me, she's been very authenticated.
Thank you.
She has been so very authenticated. Woo, Lord have mercy. Y'all, they don't got on my nerve today. She don't prove everything she's supposed to prove. Uh-oh. Oh no, y'all. Oh my God. Okay.
Council, we all set? Everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
Bring jury in, please.
Man, about to get away with some more stuff. Mamas, sometimes y'all got to, love your, listen to your son sometimes. I'm putting terms up here and terminology up here so y'all can know that some people don't deal with the court.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Please be seated. Let the record reflect the presence of the defendant, Mr. Lennon, his counsel, his state attorneys, ladies and gentlemen, jury. Ladies and gentlemen, we left the other day, counsel was still on their case in chief. The witness, Detective Mark Norty, was still on the stand, and he remains on the stand. Detective, you ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, you may.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Good morning, Detective, how are you?
Well, now, thank you.
I'm showing you what's been marked, previously shown to you as well, as state quintuple high. Do you recognize those messages?
Yes, ma'am.
You had an opportunity to review them before you came into court today.
Yes, ma'am.
Have there been any additions to those messages?
No, ma'am.
Did I fairly and accurately represent the conversation between the 772-713-9807 phone number and the other phone number that's listed as crazy or crazy lady in that call?
Yes, ma'am.
And at this time, the state would submit state's quintuple I as state's next number of exhibit.
Any objection not previously raised?
Same objection.
So ruled. It'll be admitted.
States quintuple I will be marked states 112.
We're going to ask Ms. Smith to be so kind as to help publish this. If you would read the green portions of the messaging, she will read the blue and read the
Yeah,
message,
this one I took
and
a
then
nap.
the date and time.
I recorded, but I took a I was dozing off.
Good morning, Detective Mellyday.
Good morning, ma'am.
Phone number ending in 6942. Message sent August 28, 2018, 12:38:03 p.m. I love, stay focused, and we need to turn rental in so I can re-rent it at a lower rate and a bigger car. Same phone number, message sent 8/28/2018, 2:06:09. You okay?
From the message from the cell phone number 9807. It was sent 8/28/2018 at 3:52 p.m. The message was, yeah, what's up with my phone?
Message, phone number ending 6942, sent 8/28/2018 at 4:11:20 p.m. They off track, never put the money in my account. I'm not paying the bill. Can you see that, Detective?
Yes. It's a little blurry, the smaller font. There you go. The phone message from phone number ending in 9807. The message was sent at 8/28/2018 at 4:11 p.m. I did it.
Phone number ending in 6942, message sent August 28, 2018, 4:11:28 p.m. It's an image. 6942, message sent August 28, 2018, 4:11:34 p.m. Now,
From cell phone number 9807, sent 8/28/2018 at 4:11 p.m. He just did it.
phone number ending in 6942, August 28, 2018, 4:11:46 p.m. Okay, I will pay the bill now.
From cell phone number 9807, sent 8/28/2018 at 4:11 p.m. I just paid it.
Publishing page 3, ending in phone number 6942, sent August 28, 2018, 4:12:13 p.m. Thank you. Phone number ending in 6942, sent August 28, 2018, 4:13:18 p.m. Everyone, phone been off all day. Sent phone number 6942, sent August 28, 2018, 4:44:54 p.m. I'm on my way down there.
From cell phone number 9807, sent 8/28/2018 at 8:40 p.m. Message, why are you texting Sack, mama? Two question marks. From phone number 9807, sent 8/28/2018 at 8:42 p.m. Bro, what is wrong with you? Leave people alone. Damn, I'm trying to work, you stressing me.
Phone number ending in 694, 6942, sent August 28, 2018 at 9:21 p.m. I changed my name on 8. I'm done. Be happy. I love you. I love, but I will give you space. Good night. Publishing page 4.
From phone number 9807, sent 8/28/2018 at 9:34 p.m. The message is, why you turning Riri against me?
Phone number ending in 6942, sent August 28, 2018, 9:35 p.m. I'm not, she love you. I told her, you're just upset. You will be fine. She went to take a shower. Same phone number, sent August 28,
Now,
2018,
y'all, on this
9:35.
part, I thought that what they was gonna do was take the speak on the importance of the text messages, like taking a shower. All that ain't necessary, but it can be necessary. Why is he taking a shower? Do he does it like this all the time, or he just continued to move? A lot of guys like this being busy, like they just move. So I don't know where they trying to go with this, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Ooh, my computer is hot. Okay, let's go back.
26 p.m. Stop saying people against you. I hate that.
From phone number
He just saying that he don't like when nobody say they hate. That's all.
9807,
No, she don't like
sent 8/28/2018, 9:35 p.m. Tell her unblock me.
Phone number ending in 6942, sent August 28, 2018 at 9:36 p.m. Okay, don't make her cry anymore. IDK what you said, but she was crying.
From phone number 9807, sent 8/28/2018 at 9:42 p.m. You made her cry. I was talking to you.
Publishing page 5.
Phone number 9807, sent 8/28/2018 at 9:43 p.m. Tell her I wasn't talking to her. She's perfect. She needs to go home with her mama. You just making shit worse with me and her right now. Phone number 9807, sent 8/28/2018 at 9:53 p.m. Tell her to call me ASAP.
Phone number ending in 6942, sent August 28, 2018, 10:33.
What is this going?
She texts you, we was eating.
From phone number 9807, sent 8/28/2018 at 10:33 p.m. She eating now? Question mark.
Phone number ending in 6942, sent August 28, 2018, 10:56:08. Image. Publishing page 6. Phone number ending in 6942, sent August 28, 2018, 10:56:28 p.m. Text message of an image. Phone number ending in 6942, sent August 28, 2018 at 10:57 p.m. That is what I text his mom. Not one thing I said bad, but they, your family, not me. But you know I carry, so she better think before running up.
From message from phone number 9807, sent 8/30/2018 at 11 a.m. When you going over there? From phone number 9807, sent 8/30/2018 at 11:05 a.m. Why you keep messing with people, bro? What's wrong with you?
Phone number ending in 6942, sent August 30th of 2018, 11:06 a.m. What are you talking about? I'm not even on no social media. That little girl talking about what she's going to do to me, I ain't respond or say anything. Phone number ending in 6942, same date, 11:06 a.m. I didn't see. Publishing page 7.
Hold up. This is what I want to explain to y'all with these text messages. What we listening to now, except for the Glock part, okay? Just for now, what did what the defense lawyer try to do right then? Will exclude the text messages. Question about the mom. Okay. Okay. This is what he playing.
From the message from phone number 9807, sent 8/30/2018 at 11:07 a.m. Stop texting his
Now,
mom, bro. Damn.
And phone number ending in 942 sent.
This investigator who's speaking out now, this dude right here, he was from Maria police detective. Testified that Y.N. Melly two of his friends, what he trying to say, the prosecution last witness, this guy right here, Mark, dude right here, Mark, is trying to say that Jamel, I'm going to call him Jamel because it's court situation. Jamel fatally shot Christopher, known as Juvie, Anthony, known as Set Chaser, on October the 26th, 2018 in Broward County. That's where they did everything at. These are the messages that the prosecution exposing. He was disrespectful. That's why that's why the defense lawyer didn't want the messages out, because Melly was allegedly disrespectful and in disagreement with his mother. He was so disrespectful to his own mother, Janie. He don't refer her as mom like y'all sitting here feeling sorry for him. Melly's so disrespectful to his mom and disagreed with his mom in these text messages. That's why they don't want it out there. He don't refer to her as mom. He referred to her as Brazy lady. He referred to his own mother as Brazy lady. That's why they don't want y'all to put the text messages out there. He's totally disrespectful. And he gonna be disrespectful to his mother because he's hurt. He's hurting. Okay, let's listen.
August 30th, 2018, 11:08 a.m. I haven't. That was the only day I text her, so I showed you what I said. Nothing bad. I didn't even cuss at her. Same phone number, same date, 11:08:33 a.m. I'm done with all of it. Same phone number, same date, 11:11 a.m. His sister starting mess. I ain't said nothing. I don't care. I worked last night and tonight I'm sleeping. You act like you don't have sisters who see the crap she posts.
Phone number 9807, sent 8/30/2018, 11:14 a.m.
Excuse me one second.
Can we approach?
Okay, why he calling them up there? Let me talk to y'all about something. Now, he was doing all that talking, defense lawyer doing all that talking up there, talking about liability, doing all that reliability of the technology. The jury didn't even know what he was talking about. That the reliability of the technology used to determine a cell phone location. They didn't have, the jury didn't even know anything about the reliability. So why is he bringing that up? See, the defense not looking good either. They're not looking good either. So uh they didn't understand what he was talking about. So what Howard said, the jury didn't know anything about the reliability of the technology used to determine a cell phone location. And the defense lawyer said Murphy, the tech has been in since 1967. He been saying that. And that's when he want to bring in a horoscope and all this. Ain't nobody talking about no horoscope right now. That's very irrelevant. Y'all, let me tell you something. Did y'all know they did not find any shell casing? They ain't find the glass, shards of glass. So what happened, y'all? Y'all don't, man, I'm gonna tell you, whoever did this is smart. But the lead detective did say was the cell phone records later pointed to an area near the intersection of the US 27. See, a lot of things that he don't want y'all, what the defense lawyer don't want y'all to do is look at this text. I'm gonna skip the text message a little bit, okay? Let's listen to that.
Give Mariah the phone.
6942 phone number, message sent 11/4/2018 at 1:35 a.m. I just went Jessica House real quick. Everything okay? Question mark. Brandon up. Same phone number, message sent same date at 1:35:54 a.m. How was the show?
From 9807, sent 11/4/2018 at 1:36 a.m. I'm on my way.
Now,
I'm on my way.
y'all know this is he had already been indicted, right? Y'all already know that, right? That's not why we're here. It's all about the death penalty. Okay? The grand jury indicted him back in February 7, 2019. That's not why we're here, y'all. We here for the death penalty. That's why they here. They already indicted him, and he was surrendered to in Broward County. But he also, but of course, he gonna plead not guilty to 2 counts of premeditated first-degree murder. Just in case a lot of y'all did not know, those deputies had held him without bond. That's my problem. For over 4 years, when open statement started June the 12th, y'all. If convicted. My thing is, y'all didn't get that boy no bond, but y'all gave, I'm not on nobody's side now. I'm just saying, they didn't give him a bond. It's my problem. But you gave another boy a bond. So the jury, the reason probably, I don't understand what the reason, what they say about that. I don't understand how Boiling is facing 2 counts of premeditated first-degree murder, just like Melly, and he got a bond. His trial set for October. I don't understand this, y'all. I just don't understand. I'm not on Melly's side. I'm not on nobody's side. I'm for the right side. I don't understand this. I never seen nothing like this. Never in my life heard of nothing like this. Never.
Publishing, page 74, phone number ending in 6942. Message sent 11/10/2018 at 1:19:56 p.m. It's an image. Same phone number, message sent on same date at 2 p.m. Where? Same phone number, message sent on same date at 2 p.m. 51 seconds. Are you?
From 9807, sent 11/10/2018 at 2:07 p.m. Palm Beach, same number, time 11/10/2018 to 2:07 p.m. Got pulled over.
6942, phone number 11/10/2018 at 2:07 p.m. FaceTiming. Publishing, page 75.
From 9807, sent 11/10/2018 at 3:16 p.m. I'm not going.
This is when they call them up. They say, what y'all gonna do? Read all these text messages? Sure, I got sleeping. So what I'm gonna do, he did let them continue to read, but they made them read a little faster, okay? But I'm gonna skip it a little bit, okay? Melly know he guilty, but he ain't guilty in that whole thing by himself. They don't want this to show y'all. I'm here. Do you want me to come to your house? I'm so worried. I'm here. Okay, look, y'all. Y'all got to pay attention. Let me go back.
A.M. You put everybody before you, and real friends would have said leave, and they would miss the show, not you, because it's your face. I'm disappointed. Publishing, page 29. Phone number ending in 6942. Message sent September 23rd, 2018 at 2:59 a.m. You act like you don't care anymore about your career. This is your future, not mine. I have a career. You need to start thinking about you and get your priorities together. I can't do it for you because you don't want me to.
From 9807, sent 9/23/2018 at 2:59 a.m. Man, you don't know what you're talking about. Just stay out of my career, please. From 9807, sent 9/23/2018, 3 a.m. I've been working harder than ever. You don't know the half. From number 9807, sent 9/23/2018 at 3 a.m. I made one mistake. Wow, everyone misses at least one show in their career.
Phone number ending in 6942, message sent September 23rd, 2018 at 3 a.m. They called me at work. I was afraid something happened. You didn't call me.
From 9807, sent 9/23/2018 at 3 a.m. We're Brandon at.
Publishing, page 30. Phone number ending in 6942, message sent September 23rd of 2018 at 3:01 a.m. This is the second show that DA promoted for you. It looks bad on him, and people already talk so much stuff. I get put in it regardless because you're my child, you know, and I can't take up for you when I don't know. Same phone number, message sent same date at 3:03 a.m. No, I don't know because you act like I did something to you, and I never anything but help you, and it looks bad because tracking everybody there. Why you ain't go with them? Question mark. You don't smoke anymore.
From 9807, sent 9/23/2018 at 3:04 a.m. Man, don't worry about my career. I made a mistake. I don't care. The back end was only $1,000. From 9807, sent 9/23/2018 at 3:05 a.m. Where is Brandon at?
Phone number ending in 6942, message sent September 23rd, 2018 at 3:14 a.m. It's not the money, it called me professional, and that I want you to understand. You want a positive image and people to say how great you did. Same phone number, message sent, same date, 3:14:42 a.m. Probably sleep, it's 2018 at 2:07.
Page. Again, this message says what at 10/24/2018. Just the text of the message.
I told you so, no.
And those were from page 71,473 for council. Going to page number 75,935. Starting with the message in the middle of the page, October 26, 2018, 10:58 UTC. What time is that in regular Eastern Standard Time on that date?
It'd be at 6:58 Eastern Standard Time a.m.
And who is the author of that message?
J. King RN,
And who is the recipient?
Blind W. Melly.
What is the text of that message?
Are you okay? Question mark. I'm here in Miami. Send me an address. I'm by the stadium. I'm a mess.
The next message, and again, it's talking about the thread IDs. Are we still in the same thread ID?
Yes,
Ending in 4182. You could publish the next message of October 26, 2018, 11:26 UTC.
Which would be 7:26 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The text.
I'm sorry.
I know. Come on, lady. You can't get to nothing better than this. I mean, we're looking at a bunch of taxes, but does it mean anything? We know it's smelly. Okay, we know.
Inflammatory, but a lot of it had to do with, Mom, I know.
God, I mean,
to the relationship that either side develops, not only from.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Some things prove. Man, look at Melly. Some things prove the guilt. Some things did. When did Melly get out that car? Did he get out the car allegedly after he did what he's supposed to do? Jumped in the car with somebody else, left, and let Borland do his part. See, you got, cause they friends. They stick together. They do everything together. I just want y'all to put down in the chat, I'm hungry. I'm about to go get me something to eat. I love y'all. I still think he guilty. Is there possibility of strong evidence proving him at the thing? I haven't heard anything about time. In a case, time is very important. Regardless of what you do, time is very important. I haven't heard not one time. All I heard that boy say, it was light outside. time. I don't have a time. TIME will help me out with this case. Without that, I don't know how in the world they doing this, y'all. Y'all, this your girl, The Real Deal. Need to give, like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.